Hey guys. So I feel like lately God has really been teaching me what it means to reset. Not restart from shame, not punish myself, not become a whole new person overnight, but genuinely pause, breathe, and come back home to myself. And honestly, I think a lot of us are tired, like deeply tired. Not just physically tired, soul tired. You know when your mind has too many tabs open, like emotionally, spiritually, mentally, you're just overloaded. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes pressing reset is holy. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is stop running. I think we live in a world that rewards survival mode. Like if you're constantly busy, constantly producing, constantly available, people clap for that. But nobody talks enough about what happens when your soul starts disconnecting from your life. Like you're functioning, but you're not present. You're answering texts, going to work, taking care of responsibilities, but internally, you feel foggy, disconnected, anxious. I got to a point where I realized I was pouring from a version of myself that hadn't rested emotionally in a long time. And the crazy thing is, sometimes we keep going because we're scared to stop. Because once it gets quiet, we actually have to hear ourselves. And God will use silence to reveal things we've been outrunning. You know what's beautiful though? God never seems intimidated by our mess. Like, ever. He's not sitting there like, wow, you're overwhelmed again? Seriously? No. God understands humanity better than we do. That's why throughout the Bible, you constantly see moments of retreat. Jesus withdrew, Moses withdrew, Elijah withdrew. Even creation itself has rhythms of rest. And I had to realize, rest isn't rebellion. Resetting isn't weakness. Sometimes God pulls you away from noise because He's trying to restore your hearing spiritually. Because when everything is loud, it's hard to discern, hard to think clearly, hard to hear wisdom, hard to know what's fear and what's actually God redirecting you. And honestly, part of pressing reset for me was admitting some uncomfortable truths to myself. Like, I was emotionally exhausted. I was overthinking everything. I was carrying guilt that God never asked me to carry. And I think sometimes we accidentally build identities around survival, around being the strong one, the responsible one, the understanding one. But eventually your body starts saying, hey, I can't carry this version of life anymore. And instead of listening, we try harder. We over-explain, over-give, over-help, over-function. Meanwhile, God is like, my child, sit down. Like seriously. Because sometimes the reset isn't about changing everybody else. It's about finally acknowledging what you need. One thing God has really been teaching me is that surrender is ongoing. Not just one dramatic moment. It's daily, sometimes hourly. Because, I like understanding things. I like things making sense. I like clarity. And faith will really humble you because God doesn't always give full explanations. Sometimes he just says, "Trust me here." And that's uncomfortable, especially when you've spent your whole life trying to stay emotionally safe through overthinking and hyper-awareness. But I'm learning that peace doesn't always come from figuring everything out. Sometimes peace comes from releasing the need to control the outcome. That part, still stretching me, but I'm learning. I really want to say this because I think people associate resetting with failure. Like, if I need a break, I'm weak. If I pull back, I'm quitting. If I change direction, I failed. No. Sometimes wisdom looks like recalibrating. Even phones reset. Computers reset. Your body resets during sleep. Seasons reset. Why do we think humans are supposed to operate endlessly without renewal? That's not strength. That's depletion. And I think God cares deeply about the condition of our hearts, not just our productivity, not just what we produce for others, but who we are internally. You know what I've realized? Sometimes we abandon ourselves trying to maintain connections, trying to keep peace, trying to avoid disappointing people, trying to be understood. And somewhere in all of that, we drift from ourselves, from joy, from stillness, from God. And pressing reset is sometimes just saying, "Okay, Lord, bring me back to center." Not the performative version, not survival mode, not the anxious version constantly scanning for danger, but the grounded version. The honest version, the healed version that's still healing, because healing isn't linear. And honestly, I don't even think God expects perfection. I think He wants honesty. And can I say something? Sometimes isolation feels scary because we associate it with rejection. But every wilderness season in my life has revealed something important. Not easy, but important. Because when distractions leave, truth gets louder. You start seeing patterns, motives, fear, wounds. But you also start seeing God differently too. Not just as someone you pray to when things fall apart, but genuinely as a safe place. And I think that's what this reset season has been teaching me. That God is not rushing me. People rush us. Social media rushes us. Comparison rushes us. Fear rushes us. But God develops slowly, intentionally, lovingly. So honestly, right now pressing reset for me looks like being more present, protecting my peace more, spending less time trying to explain myself, listening more, praying more, resting without guilt, and choosing authenticity over performance. Because I don't want to build a life that looks okay externally while I'm internally disconnected. I want alignment, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. And I think that's what God has been calling me back to. Alignment. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, if you've been emotionally tired, if you've been feeling disconnected from yourself or from God, maybe this is your reminder that you're allowed to reset too. Not out of shame, not because you're broken, but because your soul deserves care too. And maybe God isn't disappointed in you. Maybe He's gently calling you back to rest, back to truth, back to Him. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.